Hi everyone, in this video I will tell you the process of Amazon FBA. In fact, it would be very useful to see the big picture at the beginning so you can see exactly the whole work size step by step. So it's a great advantage to see what will you do step by step before start working. Amazon FBA consists of 6 stages. Stage 1 is opening an Amazon account and getting ready for sale. Stage 2, researching products. Stage 3, finding manufacturers and suppliers after finding the products. 4, product listing and creating your Amazon FBA page. 5, sales tactics and strategies. 6 is branding and digital marketing phase. Now let's go over them briefly. Opening an Amazon account and getting ready for sale, the first period. Suppose you started the Amazon FBA business. Should you open an Amazon account first or do the other stages? In my opinion, you may not need to open an account on Amazon immediately at the beginning of the business, because you will start to pay $40 monthly from the moment you open it. So if you want, you can open an Amazon account after the product research is finished and agreed with the manufacturers. But definitely, you have to be careful. Do not try to open an Amazon account after ordering the products. Before ordering, check out how to open an Amazon account and open your Amazon account. Of course, you can do at the beginning, then move on to the other stages. It's your choice. You will need Amazon account in product listing and selling page. So, opening an Amazon account is actually an important step. You cannot sell if you don't have an account. Nowadays, some problems have started to occur recently at the stage of creating Amazon account. In fact, many services such as account selling, opening an Amazon account, and sales have emerged. They are selling Amazon accounts for $1,000 or $2,000 now. However, if you submit the documents as the desire of Amazon and convey your correct, consistent information to Amazon, Amazon of course will open your account. There are important things to consider when opening an account on Amazon. Remember that when you open your account, it initially evaluates you and prepare your information and documents to confirm you. What does this mean? I mean there shouldn't be characters in languages that Amazon doesn't support. When you use characters that Amazon does not accept, bots cannot understand them. So it suspends your account immediately because it couldn't understand and you have to deal with later. Especially the most important information that Amazon looks for is your name and address. When opening an account, Amazon would like to trust you. Are you a right person? Are you a real person? Amazon takes sellers from many parts of the world and thousands of people apply to Amazon to become sellers. So if there is no such control mechanism, there would be many fake accounts. This is the method to prevent them. Of course, Amazon keeps it tight. You should continue very carefully and verify to Amazon that you are a real person when opening an account. If you want to be trusted more by Amazon, if you want to do this job properly, you have to think longer. Of course, it's much better to start by incorporating. Amazon will trust you more when you start as a company. Think that you place yourself Amazon's position. Do you trust a company or a person more? Of course, you trust a company because you can be sure that a company pays taxes. Tax is a very important issue and Amazon wants sellers to pay taxes. So if you can, start by opening an account with the company. You can still open an individual account yourself or open a company account. But keep in mind that issues you need to pay attention to opening an account, all address and name, all the information you provide are consistent in every document. In the bank account document, your name, surname, address must be the same, even the comma, dot in all documents you send on invoice. Try not to use punctuation mark because Amazon does not allow this too much. It only allows the use of dot and does not allow the use of two dots. To avoid such complications, you can enter your documents without any punctuation anywhere, and by this way, you can open accounts without any problems. If you do not use any punctuation marks and different characters, your account will open without problems. Even if you encounter a problem such as not be verified, you will have verified thanks to the utility bill compatible with your Amazon account information. You must send your utility bill and all documents in English or one of the accepted languages. When you do these, your account will open properly. Please do not think that Amazon is not opening accounts. If your Amazon account has been opened, we can proceed to other stages. Second stage is product researching and analysis. My friends, deciding a product to sell is very detailed phase. When you do not do it properly, the other stages are chain and trouble. In general, your chance of being successful at the sales stage are very weak. Make sure that you pay attention to product selection stage. Maybe it takes your months, maybe you can find products in a week, but it's better not to hurry. Be careful that you find the right product. There is no such thing as great product. You can continue to research products in the light of criteria we have given. However, you may not find a product that does not meet all the criteria. Sometimes you may not need to find such a product. Even if you try to meet all criteria, you can waste a lot of time. For example, when it meets 80% of your product criteria, select and send the products. Start selling. It makes sense to start without sending too many products. In other words, when you send more than 300 or 500 products at first, you may cause serious losses in the possibility of failure to sell. It's useful to do the product research part in detail and to do it slowly without hurrying. I understand your opinions. For example, you may want to enter quickly and be successful, but when you make a mistake in choosing a product, it may lose at least 3 months and it can also cost money loss. So it's useful to do the product selection phase carefully. Analyze the data very carefully. In this course, you will learn a lot of analysis. When you analyze them, you can do the product selection phase nicely. The most important thing is to make a difference in product selection phase. If you make a good difference, you solve the problem of people. If you solve the problems found by your competitors and present them to the people, you will definitely be successful. The fact that you make a difference on the subject, especially when you make a difference that people need, will increase your chance of being very successful. What does people need? For example, you sell glasses. Well, if you say that I will also sell a ruler with the glasses. So if you can say you can do both, this won't make sense. So what is solved with this glass? So that you can make a difference with this glass. If you combine the glasses with a straw, you will make a meaningful difference. Or you can test the problems in the product by reading the negative reviews of your product related competitors. For example, you want to sell inflatable cushion, then your competitors in the inflator pumps probably may have troubles. You have detected the problem of this product. And if you solve it and they solve the problems of people, and if you put a new product with the problem solved, they will prefer your products. And much more profits that will be obtained at much more prices. Therefore, be sure to make a difference in the product selection stage. Suppose that you choose a very nice product, it's necessary to start the negotiation phase with the manufacturer and supplier. For the final decision related to the product, we need to get prices from suppliers and manufacturers. You have to make a decision analysis according to the prices you receive and make your final decision. So, product analysis and supplier selection must be done together. Suppose that you did both together and made 3 or 4 example products. Then you will get a price from suppliers and you can now launch the product you think makes the best difference. Let's keep going to finding manufacturers and suppliers part after finding products. In fact, there are 2 options in general regarding supplier and manufacturer selection part. One is to supply the product in the country you live in. The other is to supply it from China or other countries. If you live in USA, you can buy products from wholesalers in the USA. But of course, in terms of price performance, China is fine. Almost 70% of sellers on Amazon buy their products from Alibaba and send them to Amazon from there. Finding and producing all kinds of products in China can be much easier than in other countries, but the disadvantage of this is that you cannot see products and shipping time is very long. I think the country you are in or one of the other countries can be a great alternative. For example, Turkey. You should research well and decide on the production, taking into account the shipping costs. After finding your product, you need to deal with a good shipping company, a freight forwarder, at a price that will suit you. The freight forwarder you choose is very important as it is an important subject to deliver your products to Amazon as soon as possible. In addition, the freight forwarder should be able to make customs procedures on your behalf and should be able to deliver your products to Amazon in a timely and problem-free manner without stocks. And let's go on the product listing and creating your Amazon page phase. After you send the products to Amazon, that is, after your products are shipped, a subject you have to do is starting. Now you need to list your product and create your Amazon page. You had already taken samples from your manufacturer before producing your product. In the meantime, you should start taking photos, images of your products with the sample. Images are very important because customers are getting products on product listing and product page. Since there is no physical store, they do not buy the products by touching or observing them on the spot. The most important thing in online sales is product page and especially its images. You have to pay much attention to the images and the page. You can deal with these two processes while sending products from suppliers or while they are in the production phase. So you can take the images and photos and prepare a product page. You have already prepared a shipping plan after preparing the product page. Amazon gives you its own barcodes, FNSKU barcodes, and you give them to your manufacturer. They stick it on products and on boxes. This is the stage of preparing the product page. You need to prepare the page, product listing very carefully. You need to take some time. Title, bullet points, description, keywords should be researched seriously and made in the most optimized way. This step should definitely be done in a way to highlight the topics that you make a difference in the product. Because you solve a problem of the people, you should explain this difference in images, title, bullet point, and explanations. That's the entire page. Let people see how you make a difference and pay you more and choose you more. It's always useful to send quality products. If you want to do this job for a long time, definitely make your product high quality. It's impossible to do long-term work with poor quality products. So, no matter how confident you are in your supplier, especially if you have it produced in China, send an inspector and have your products checked. If the products are in your country, you should definitely check your products on your own. If it's a good quality, send your products to Amazon. If you sell poor quality products, Amazon will close your account, especially due to negative reviews. Because you will immediately see negative reviews on poor quality products. So it's very important to work with suppliers that make best quality products and ensure the continuation of quality. Let's say the page of products has been prepared and you have sent the products and you have passed the next stage. Next stage is sales tactics and strategies. We determine the main sales tactics and strategies at the product selection stage. So at this stage, we determine the keywords of our product and we are initially investigating in which keywords we will actually sell. Because if you do not know how to sell, it's already difficult to analyze the product. First of all, having information about sales will be useful for you when you're choosing a product. Regarding videos, it will not be important to look at product listing and supplier, but to look at sales related section. For this reason, if you know how to sell before the product selection phase will be much easier and more accurate for you. Therefore, knowing the sales tactics and strategies will allow you to make more accurate decisions on product selection. After the products arrive at Amazon, you will start applying the sales tactics and strategies you learn step by step. You should have determined the specific tactics and strategies for your product. We will explain how to do this in the future. We have two sales methods such as giveaway and PPC. The most important key point in sales tactics is to come to the first page and hold the product on this page. Because 70% of sales on Amazon are in the first page. In fact, the first page contains the first 6 or 7 products. For this reason, our main goal should be able to the first page and even the top 10 products in the keywords we choose. So there are several strategies you will do. We have many methods like giveaway, PPC and so on. We will explain in this course. By applying these methods, you have to determine in which keywords you will come to the first page. You need to identify keywords with the least competition and best sales. Select them as a target and enter the top 10 or top 5. You should try to get the Amazon's Choice badge, that's the best selling product in that keyword. This is the main goal you need to achieve in sales tactics and strategies. In other words, it's to come to the first page and hold here because your product will start to reach a certain level here. You will then be able to start your advertising activities. You should invest more in profitable keywords that you sell well with your advertising campaigns. You can rank to the front pages more comfortably by making improvements by gradually reducing the keywords you do not profit. In this way, you should continue your sales by optimizing your advertising activities. After a while, your product will reach a certain level and your normal sales will begin to increase. Along with your natural sales, continue your advertising activities. You can reach your desired sales level by continuing your advertising campaigns with your natural organic sales. So, in this process, you will launch your product. After the launch, you will rank your product in certain keywords. This way, you will rank to the top 10. You will continue to rank with keywords you make profit in the ads, and you will remove the advertisement in the keyword you have lost. Your product will start selling organically, that's the organic sales. You will always try to keep your product on the front page. After this process, you need to create a brand and step into the digital marketing process. Sixth phase is branding and digital marketing phase. Let's say your product has started to sell well. Of course, your competitor will start attacking you in the meantime. For example, someone who gives the cheaper price, list your product and decrease your sales. That's why brand registration and branding is very important issue. Pay attention to getting your brand registration as soon as possible. Because after you get your brand registration, your competitors will not be able to enter your listings and decrease the price of your product and sell it. Therefore, do not ignore brand registration and brand creation. After creating your brand, it will be much easier to launch your new products. You will even be able to sell their prices at a higher price as you wish. Because the price of branded products are higher than the non-branded products and they are more sold, of course. For example, an unbranded wallet is $40 while the branded one for the same product can be $50 or $60. Because when you create a brand, you can sell much better under the influence of a brand and recognition. Also, you will be less affected by your competitors when you have a brand. The issue of creating a brand is really an important issue. If you are going to do business on Amazon for a long time, you must have a brand. The issue of branding is also directly related to digital marketing. Because even if you create your brand, you have to promote it with digital marketing. You should make your brand known. That's why you need to promote it on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or chatbots. With these promotions, your launch and product sales will increase and your brand will be recognized. Your brand will gradually be recognized on Amazon and customers. You will continue to progress very rapidly. By the way, Amazon is very pleased with the traffic coming from external platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. In this way, it quickly brings you to the first page. In digital marketing nowadays, chatbot marketing are very important, I think. For example, let's say you have 10,000 followers on Facebook or Instagram. You can send messages to these 10,000 people at any time via Chatbot. When you launch a new product, you will send a message with your brand, create sales traffic from outside, and get rid of launch costs such as PPC or giveaways. If you want, you can make special discounts for these people and sell more products to your audience. In this way, it will be very good for you to progress when you generate sales traffic to Amazon. For this reason, I give great importance to the marketing of chatbots in terms of marketing. I advise you to give importance to this issue. Of course, email marketing is another platform. However, Facebook marketing and chatbot marketing are much better and reliable than email marketing, because the messages from social platforms attract more attention than the incoming emails and open and click rates are higher. While the rate of opening messages in Facebook marketing and chatbot marketing is 20% or 25%, email marketing is 1 or 3%. So when you have your own audience, you can start your sales immediately by sending messages to these thousands of people using chatbots and applying special discounts. For example, you can say we have 20% discounts. You won't need to launch any more like giveaways or PPC anymore, because now you have a brand and it's formed in your audience. Gaining customers is very important issue. You can be selling your products to that audience. Therefore, this stage should be considered as a whole and should be proceeded as such. For example, if you want to create a brand in baby category, always create new products on that category. Maybe your audience be mothers or ladies, especially you create chatbots that tell you that you have special discounts for new mothers and develop your brand. In this way, you will have both made good sales and created a brand. You will be much more successful. The final stage of the Amazon FBA roadmap ends with branding and digital marketing. We have now briefly explained this roadmap to you and reviewed the general plan. If you want to implement this great plan, we will have gone deeper and elaborate on these 6 stages soon. If you want to learn and implement this great plan, you should go into detail and learn in depth with me. So, we finished this video here and see you in the next video.